Good morning, everybody. My name is Luke Sullivan with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We are about 30 minutes north of Denver, right off of Interstate 25. You can't miss us. Stop by and see us. Happy Friday today. Behind me, I have got a 2023 used Logan Coach. It's going to be a Warmblood, extra tall, and it's going to be a straight load style type trailer. So we've got a ramp on the back with some Dutch swinging doors above the hip. On the rear ramp, and straight load with some drop windows in each escape door. We have an escape door passenger and driver's side on this trailer. So we'll kind of go through it. It's a 23 Logan. We're starting to see some of the 25s, obviously. So this is a used trailer, a couple little tiny bumps and bruises here and there. But you're not missing out on a lot of features of the new 25 Logans. So first and foremost, we'll go into my favorite feature of the bumper pull Logans, and that's the Demco hitch. So kind of eliminates that possibility of ever hitching up over your ball and not having a positive connection. So the way that this is designed, even when it's in the latch position, it will receive your ball, get a positive latch there, and then you'll put a pin through and have your safety catch as well. So really nice system on that. The same system they're still using today. We do have a typical 7-pin connection, our safety pins, safety chains, and a hand crank jack. Our new trailers are used trailers. Anything on the lot really that you want to modify or add something to or change, if for instance you want to add an electric jack to this and just don't want a hand crank anymore, that's something we can do for you in the shop. We can quote it out. A little different for the bumper pulls. Probably wouldn't go as the big electric over hydraulic that we do for the goosenecks. We can use an electric style on that and save a few dollars doing that for the bumper pulls over what the goosenecks would be. But again, anything you want to add, if you want to subtract a ramp, if you want to add a ramp to some of our other trailers, a lot of possibilities. So keep that in mind if you're kind of perusing through the inventory of what we have on the lot, whether it's new or used. So we'll get into some of the nice features about this. First and foremost is the tack room. We've got a lot of extra room in here. A little bit bigger door with some saddle pad pulls that will swing away from the door, and a nice brush box, spray bottle box, hoof paint, whatever you want easy access to when you first open that door, whether you're getting to a show or loading up before you go home. And then again, like I said, kind of swing this away, load your pads up, let them dry out if you want to, if you're sitting at the show for the afternoon, and then close it up against your door. Pretty simple little double-ended snap right there, and you're good to go. Also added a little small window in here, bus window in here as well. Can get some circulation going inside of that and let some of that air move through your tack room as well. All of us have opened up a tack room with some musty saddle pads in there in the summertime and wished we'd cracked that window before we'd left. So nice little running board as a step to get into our tack room. And then, like I said, we're pretty oversized and spacious in here. Carpeted floor. You will see over here on our back wall that we do have, and we'll get into wheels and tires a little bit later, but full-size matching aluminum wheel and tire to go with this. Logan for a little while did their own kind of change your flat spare ramp that came with a lot of their trailers, so you get that included with this unit. And just a nice little added safety feature to have with you when you're on the road, and the ability to change this spare in the event that you do have some kind of flat. So behind me on our back wall, on our driver's side wall, we have a pretty stout 4 saddle racks here. Really nice setup with this guy. A lot of ability to haul what you need, bring what you need, and space. And you can also pull some of these out if you don't need all 4 of them at the same time. Pull a few out in the middle and consolidate that space a little bit as well. So customers also added a boot box as well. Again, really nice added storage. Kind of great way to keep yourself organized and keep things out of the way and from falling, rolling around on the floor, whether you throw a few buckets in there or a few wraps or whatever you want some access to. And again, another nice spot to take a seat, change your boots, take a little break before you get unloaded or loaded at your show. You'll see too, we talk about a lot of the features that we're not missing out on the 23 versus the 25. You're getting the Logan's Vortex liner. all over the horse area. We're going to see it a lot here in the tack room. We'll see it a lot on the tongue and the hitch of the trailer as well. Really nice material, very similar material that you'd be used to seeing in the bedliner of a pickup truck, and just really stout, and it works great for a lot of sound deadening too. You don't hear that metal that we hear in a lot of the other makes of trailers when we push on these or bang on them or clang around with the horses, or if they start kicking them as well. So, and then above that, carpeted wall, front to back, or side to side I should say, bridle hooks on this, endless opportunities to hang your stuff up. A lot of opportunities to do that with the amount of hooks that they've put up on this top rail. Really are side to side, no space wasted on that as well. Little bit of wasted space in these corners. We always find great utilization with these onboard water tanks. Great way to bring some water with you to a show, whether it's this time of year and the facilities you're going to have got their water turned off, and you're hauling on a warm day. Fill this up. You've got your water with you. You can offer it to your horses, or if you're on the road and just like that ability to know that when you stop for gas, you don't have to go look for a hydrant at a station, and you've got some water to offer to your horses. Whether it's the middle of the summer and 100 degrees, or it's a day like today where we're dipping into the 30s and some snow's coming in, maybe you get stopped in some traffic. So you have that ability to always have some water on board and bring it with you, and kind of adds a bit of versatility and kind of a little security blanket in my mind as well. Stepping back out of here, we'll close this up for us. Before we get inside the trailer, we will look quickly at the running gear of the trailer. A lot of the used trailers that come into us, all of the used trailers that come into us go through our shop. We go through a safety inspections on brakes, bearings, running gear. Age of tires. A lot of customers come to us with trade-ins and say, hey, listen, my tires are 8 years old, but they look brand new. I've only used the trailer a handful of times and it's stored inside, or I put wheel covers on them or tire covers on them. And what we say to that is tires have an expiration date. They have a DOT date code on them, and so we're able to look at them right away and know right at the week of what year they were made. It's a 4-digit code, and you can check that on your tires. And when it comes to our used inventory and our trade-in inventory, nothing under 5 years, nothing older than 5 years, I should say, passes spec for us. So anything over 5 years, at that 4 to 5 year cusp really is when we start thinking about swapping them out. So we've got a local tire vendor just next door to us. They do great work for us and swap out a lot of used trailer tires for us. So keep that in mind. Always going to be sent out of here with either very new tires, or if not brand new tires coming out of the shop for us. So again, safety inspections, running gear, chassis, lights, brakes, bearings, all that kind of stuff we go through in our shop before they go on the lot. So again, we talked about this being a straight load. We've got a drop window at the head of each horse in an escape door. Pretty similar feature, in fact, the exact same style as the 25s, like I said. So you're not losing out on a lot of features of these Logans that you would on a brand new one. The center bar is spring loaded. That's what retracts our teeth that go in and out of that track, and then close it just like that. Nice little slam latch. This time of year, obviously, maybe you don't want that full amount of air coming in over their heads, so we do still have a small bus window in there so you can regulate that temperature. If you get two large horses in a small trailer like this, you will build some heat in there even on a 35-degree day, so you like to keep a little bit of that air moving. And then Logan, a really nice feature that I like a lot, especially I'm a little bit vertically challenged, is this bar for our latch up here. A lot lower point to reach up, don't have to reach quite as far, and really easy to get that open. So we do have a escape door right on the head of the horse, so we double latched it. Paddle latch that is lockable. Everything will be key to like. And also a normal latch as well, lockable as well. Nice door hold on all these man doors on these trailers, and our double doors above the heads as well. But you'll see more of our Vortex liner on the front, on the kick walls, and on the sides. And then coming inside too, you will see Logan's proprietary Sure Grip rubber flooring over top of their Whiz-Proof flooring. So what this is a porous flooring. Everything makes its way through, and then there is drainage built into the actual floor structure of the trailer. So everything drains out a little bit different than some of the other pour-in floorings that are out there. Just keep in mind, it really is all about some good housekeeping and keeping up with your trailer and keeping up with your usage, and after usage making sure that you clean it out. So we'll work our way around to the back now. You will see on the side we do have some tie rings and some lights over top, and we also have some floodlights and awning lights above our ramp. So like we said, full width rear ramp, double doors above the rear ramp into a straight load. Nice padded butt bars with the padded divider and padded walls on both sides as well. And like I said, as we were in the tack room, everything that's not our padded dividers here that's black inside of this trailer is that Vortex lining that we were talking about. And like we said, really stout material, holds up really well to heavy usage, and we like it quite a bit. So this divider can swing back and forth if you need a little bit of room to move somebody, load somebody up, swing it back over, hook your butt bars back up. Has its own little foot on that as well, and then completely removable as well. It is fully aluminum, this divider, so it doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it, and a couple pins front and back. You can pull this guy completely out and have a completely empty box stall in this, whether you want to haul a mower in for service, or you want to take a couple four-wheelers, maybe one four-wheeler up to the mountains and go do some trail riding. You can very easily do that and pull this divider out and leave it in your barn and store it for while you do that, and then throw it all back together, and very easy to put back together. Your center post there is spring loaded, and everything else is just a few pins, very similar to the pins that you would use for your butt bar as well. So looking up above us, you'll see a couple lights on either side, LED. They are controlled back here on the back post of the trailer, but also individually controllable. So if you want to flip one off or on, you have that ability to do that. Beyond that, you'll see a couple tie rings, really nice spot to hang some hay bags, hay nets. Just some added options. You'll see we've got a couple tie rings all around above the head of our trailer up there, horses on each side. And then above those, we have some two-way roof vents as well. So summertime, really nice to open those up, scoop a lot of fresh air in there, especially as you're moving down the road. Wintertime, this time of year, we're starting to drop temps. Nice to reverse those and pull some of that kind of hot, musty air that can build up in these trailers if you have two head in here in this kind of weather especially. So keep some air. You always want to have some fresh air moving in and out of these trailers. Nice spring-loaded ramp. Pretty effortless, to be honest. And then, like I said, all our paddle latches are key to like. So I'll close up all these doors, and you'll see that even your horse compartment you could lock up tight. If you were at a show and wanted to store a few items too big to fit into your tack room, your entire ramp and upper doors here are key to like, with the same key that you'll get for the rest of the trailer, and you can lock it up really tight and be comfortable and know that you're secure. So LED lightings, 4 tail lights across the trailer. We've got a nice load light above that as well. Those are all controllable here at this rear post. We'll work our way over to the driver's side. We're going to be a pretty similar setup over here to the passenger side in terms of the access to the horse area. We do have that single escape door with a drop window in it. You'll notice as well too, we do have another awning light above us and a couple tie rings there as well. So if you need to tie horses on either side, or just your parking situation doesn't quite allow, you're able to set it up and use it how you like. We'll close this guy up here. Again, double latches on all these guys. And again, drop window, paddle latch, and man door latch is all key to like. So easy to lock these up. And again, not missing out on any of the features on the 25 models with this trailer. Again, with the drop window and the man door access into this straight load trailer. Really nicely set up. 23 model Logan. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to reach out to me. My name's Luke. You can email me, luke.sullivan@transwest.com. You can call me, text me on my cell phone. It's 859-509-1282. If you have any questions specifically about this trailer, or you want to see some more pictures or some more info about this trailer specifically, feel free to look it up on our website. You can Reference it right there. It's stock number 5U240754. Thanks for your time. También hablo español.